Okay, guys, so the market is breaking. It is official because we have multiple stocks breaking on the same day. If you pay close attention to the video about we posted about the earnings reports this week, we've talked at length about NVIDIA and the positioning in NVIDIA going into the earnings report. We said, look, Tuesday and Wednesday, the stock could be selling off going into the earnings report. So if you woke up today and you're like, let me go buy some NVIDIA calls, well, you got fucked, okay? Because NVIDIA is down 40 points. As a matter of fact, straight, it just, the moment we bought the fucking puts on it, the stock just goes straight the fuck down. And guys, all you had to do was sign up to 13 Market Moves alert group, and you would have gotten this. You would have gotten this alert bright and early before the fucking market opened. We said NVIDIA 700 puts, 680 strike puts, quick money. Okay, but the question is, what does this give us? This is not a trade that makes you a ton of money. Why? Again, I stressed out in the prior video. Explain you options pricing. Options are overpriced. When options are overpriced, you're not going to get a 50x. You're not going to get a 75x trade. So you got to look at the opportunities. You either go for smaller returns like a 2 or 3x like we did on NVIDIA today, understanding, hey, there's a great probability NVIDIA is going to sell off going into the earnings report. And we also said, if you go review that video, I think the video is titled Next Week Trading Plan, or Next Stocks Reporting Earnings This Week, something like that. So you find that video. It was a couple of videos ago. The video was posted Sunday or Saturday. So go find that video anyway and look it up, because we've given you an opinion about every stock that's reporting earnings that we're watching in our radar. And clearly NVIDIA is the most important earnings report, but we've outlined some key earnings reports that will definitely outperform NVIDIA from the standpoint of you actually trading options on them. So NVIDIA is not going to be your best trade. It doesn't even fucking matter if this thing goes up 150 points or it goes down 150 points. Nobody gives a fuck, because at most that's going to make you is maybe a 4x, a 5x, okay? Here at 13 Market Moves, guys, we chase big waves, big ones, okay? The Mavericks, all right? So you want to catch a Maverick, it takes a little different outlook on the market and takes a little dedication, preparation to catch those. So the question is, how do you interpret this information, and where lies the bigger trade? So let's take a closer look. NVIDIA is breaking a key level of what? 700. NVIDIA traded above 700 now for a couple of weeks, and it's been unable to break the 700 level to the downside. So the most important thing you could be doing as a trader today is watching, okay, is it going to bounce back to 700? Maybe 702, and then fucking finish the day back at 685, something like that. That's what we think it's probably going to do. And as long as NVIDIA closes at 700, this is very critical for the market, because it almost guarantees tomorrow it's going to drop again and possibly go into the earnings report at like 660, 670 area, okay? And throw a few other tickers that are also breaking a key level. For example, Microsoft has been trading above 400 level for quite some time, last few weeks, and today is the first day it's actually dropped below that to 398, and it's bouncing out of that level now. So that means, hey, Microsoft is going to put some kind of struggle or some kind of effort to maintain this level. And the question is, will this effort going to result in its struggling to maintain that level, and will it ultimately finish the day lower? So we got a day basically where NVIDIA and Microsoft, the two key stocks that have been pushing this market higher, they're both breaking key levels. And when key levels are broken, sometimes we can get a quick bounce out of that level, which represents a great fucking buying opportunity on calls, right? But this is not the case anymore, because if we look at the chart patterns, and we take a look at the daily, weekly charts for Microsoft, NVIDIA, and so on. Okay, when we take a look at some other stocks like SMCI, okay, which we actually fucking nailed this. Guys, do you know like how few people are actually able to do it in the fucking world? So the fact that we fucking did it again here at 13 Market Moves, guys, I mean, it validates everything we do here. It validates the fact that while the rest of the world was screaming calls, we're buying fucking puts. It's those market reversal opportunities that make you a ton of money. So this was a 75x trade, but what's important is what SMCI is doing today. Well, it's down another 100 points. And so all these bounces, right? Everything that I practically talk about in every video, short to bounce, move to, short to bounce. So today, what does it do? It bounces and then it fucking drops. It bounces and it drops. And now it bounces and give or take a few points, it's about to fucking drop again. So the thing is, now SMCI is at a level way lower than it was a couple of days ago, and it's at the critical level because, I mean, there is a chance we'll see it at 560 in the next few days. But again, at this moment, the train is gone in this trade, guys. You're not going to come in and short this 480 points from where we did just a trading session ago and get same kind of results. You can't do that, right? Options are priced totally different. Now it's obvious to the rest of the world, whoa, shit is collapsing. Okay, so you got to go and you got to look for other trades. You got to look for trades that are about to do that, or you got to look for the market sectors that are about to do that, or you got to identify maybe a commodity that's about to do that. And so we can't tell you everything in just a few videos I'm trying to post every day for you guys to keep you informed what's happening with the markets. But the easiest way to do it is to go to 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, sign up, talk to a coach, and get on the program. Get on the trading program with a coach so you would be informed about exactly what's going on. What are the trades that we're taking? What are the trades that we're considering taking tomorrow? What are the trades that we absolutely going to take on Thursday? I mean, that's the critical information, differentiates the trader who's going to make 2x or fucking 75x this week. And there is going to be a 70x a trade this week, and that's a fact. The point is, we're breaking to on multiple charts. So far, we're taking a look at NVIDIA, SMCI. Well, guess what? I mean, everyone's favorite, AMD. What is that shit doing? Well, it's back to where it reported earnings. I mean, this is where the stock was at this point, from 180 to 162. Okay, there's nothing bullish about this shit. Okay, so this is not the dip that you'd want to buy, or this is not the dip that you'd want to buy yet. Okay, every stock I've just shown you is selling off on extremely high volume in relation to the buying volume that we have seen in these names. So basically what we're seeing here is a huge breakdown in overall. The index itself, NQ, is fucked in every bounce, guys. Look how easy this is. Just follow 30 market moves. It's that fucking easy. Bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce. We're gonna get another fucking drop. It's that simple, okay? So you stay with, your key focus should be a move to. If you don't know what a move to is, you should go to 13mmtv.com, just click and get the 30 market moves course and study today. Because if you understand a move to, you're going to trade this market on the right side. Okay, you're going to be able to nail these sort of moves, guys. You're going to focus on shorting the bounces. Your revenue producing activities are going to be focused on doing the things that put money in your pocket in this market, while the rest of the market participants, they're still blindly fucking buying calls. Oh, we still think shit's going to go higher. Guys, at some point, clearly, stocks will go higher. They always do if we take a look next 10 years. Okay, but they're gonna go way fucking lower before ultimately they will go high. So you stay on the right side of the market, you short the bounces, you overcome your emotional fears, you overcome your emotional mistakes that you make on entries and exits, okay, and you will beat this market. But the break is here, okay? The market is breaking. The sector's been driving the stocks higher, is breaking. The inflation reports are gonna be weighing heavily on the smaller cap stocks. This whole bullish idea that IWM is going to move higher, that the Russell stocks are going to move higher, it's total bullshit, okay? Some of the greatest shorts are going to be the solid stocks, the Teslas, all of this stuff, guys. Anyway, got some killer information that you can trade off with 30 market moves on a 20, 30x type scale. So forget about all this, oh, Leo, let me make 30%, 50%, fuck that, okay? You want to trade for real this week, you sign up with 30 market moves because, look, the patterns are highly predictable. That's when you want to trade. That's when you want to trade heavy, okay? The gods of the market have spoken. They're saying, look, this is the big rollover that we've been talking about over the course of the last 46 days. This is the big rollover that we've been talking, actually, probably now for 50 days, if we consider the last day of last year, guys. This is the big rollover. And things, as you can see in some names, are going to roll over at the speed of light. So if you miss it and you come in and, you know, instead of shorting it at 1,080, you're going to short it at 700. Good luck. You're not going to make any fucking money. So when you trade options, okay, every moment of option chain is important because option pricing changes at the speed of light. And so you got to get the options pricing right. So if you keep trading names like SMCI, it doesn't matter. Even if it drops another 200 points, okay, it doesn't fucking matter. You will lose money if you trade on your own. So the goal is to identify right now what options are still mispriced by the market participants. We got 5 trades for this week that are, at this point, today, as I'm recording this on February 20th, they're absolutely fucking mispriced. So you call us today and get those trades ahead of these big moves because they are going to fucking happen. They're going to happen. And like, look, Walmart is just, it's another area, right? This video is mainly about technology rolling over, but Walmart's got nothing to do, but it's rolling over, okay? And it's going to roll over, and right now it's creating this head and shoulder pattern, very nice and tight, and so by the end of the day, probably Walmart's 175, but you're missing the whole trade. You could have had this easy trade. So there's trades that are happening out there, and it doesn't matter which sector you're looking at. It's a fucking move too, damn it. So learn how to trade a move too. Stay on the right side of the market. Contact the 13 Market Moves coach so you can catch this week 20, 30, potentially a 70x trade. 13mm TV, big orange button, guys. Let's roll. Market is rolling over. Be on the right side of the market.
This was you at 9:30 this morning, feeling lucky when the market just opened up. Feeling lucky without any calculations. Now, this was you at 4:01 p.m. when the markets closed. Suddenly realizing that some calculations would have definitely helped you out today. And this is you now, trying to figure out how to get it all back.
Great news. You're only 13 moves away from figuring it all out.
Calculate your next trade-in move before it happens so you can celebrate each trade-in day. Get the 13 Market Moves formula today and begin to trade fearlessly.